he's going to perform one more song. So don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back with Malik. Alrighty?
As-Salaam-Alaikum. Today we have with us Minister Ismail Muhammad of Mosque Maryam in Chicago, Illinois. As-Salaam-Alaikum, Minister.
Wa alaikum salam.
On behalf of the Honorable Silas Muhammad Speaks, and the Lost Foundation of Islam, we would like to thank you for granting us this interview.
Thank you.
I understand that you are a biological son of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, peace be upon him, and Sister Tanetta Muhammad. Please tell us a little background about yourself.
Well, being one of the sons of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I grew up in first Cincinnati, Ohio, where my family was up until the age of 7 years old, and then we relocated to the city of Chicago to be with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and then we went to Mexico, the country of Mexico, where the Honorable Elijah Muhammad had an interest in developing the Latino or Hispanic people of this hemisphere. And he went there for health reasons, but with a view of the expanded and extension of his mission to the original people of this hemisphere. And so that was my early years up until his departure from us in 1975. And then I, of course, was in and out of school during that period in Muhammad University of Islam, then in schools in Mexico, and then in Muhammad University of Islam again in Phoenix, Arizona. So my educational path had many bumps in the road and interruptions, but I succeeded in securing my high school diploma. I took a year of college in the country of Mexico, and I've traveled extensively. I've been very blessed to travel extensively as a young boy to many parts of the planet, and being exposed to different cultures. And I am now working to qualify myself as a helper of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad in assisting the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan in this work and mission of the resurrection of our people.
Okay. What was it like growing up in the Nation of Islam?
What was it like? Well, I was young, and I spent about 3 years in Chicago, here in Chicago. And there were many things that I liked, that I can remember as a young boy and growing up. The most vivid and memorable impression was to see that everything that was around me was ours, and the love of the brotherhood, to see the many, many businesses and the older brothers or seniors in our community, the great joy that they had by knowing that all of what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was doing for us and that we helped him to accomplish, we took ownership of that. So they would tell me, son, did you know this is yours? Do you know this is yours? And it gave me so much pride as a young man growing up, just looking at all of these things. And I didn't know that there was really a world outside of the world of the Nation of Islam until the departure of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and so that is probably one of my most positive and memorable experiences growing up in the Nation of Islam in that period.
Okay. How did people in the Nation of Islam treat you as the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad's son?
Well, at that time, many in the community did not know my identity or the identity of my brothers and sister, coming from Sister Mother Tainetta Muhammad. And so there were very few that had that knowledge. So for the most part, those that knew who I was in relationship to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad treated me with kindness and with respect. And but most did not know. They knew that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad had wives and children, but the knowledge of specifically who those children were, I'm sure that they were much more than what I was told or what I heard or saw of people that knew who I was. But I was treated coming to Muhammad University of Islam like all of the rest of the students that attended the school. So there was no preferential treatment given to me because of those in authority that knew who I was, and certainly my classmates did not know except for maybe one or two.
Okay. Where and what were you doing when the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad passed away on February 25th, 1975?
I was here in Chicago. I was in the home of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad at the Palace of the National House. And my mother came into the room, and I awakened from my bed, and I saw how distraught she was, and tears flowing down her cheeks. She could hardly get it out. And she said, "He's gone." And all I could do was kind of roll up in the bed and begin to cry, because it was shocking to all of us. And then I accompanied her to the hospital and accompanied her to the funeral home. And that was a very, very sad day for all of us in the Nation of Islam, because we never expected that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad would die or depart from us. I hope I'm answering the question.
Yes, sir.
But that's where I was at the time of the announcement that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad had departed. I was right here in Chicago, in his home.
What are your thoughts and feelings about your brother, the late Imam Worth Wallace D. Muhammad, changing the position and direction of the Nation of Islam after your father's passing?
At that time, there were many of us who were disappointed. I, again, was a teenager. Actually, when he assumed a position of leadership in the Nation of Islam, I was only 11 years of age. But the changes that he made came very quickly. And I wasn't too young not to see, hear, and experience the effect and the impact of the changes. And it was not so much the Imam's change of direction to make the community in his view, more religious in its orientation, in its observance of the tenets which were always taught and given to us from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, of which each of us as member of the Nation of Islam were compelled to observe our prayers and our fasting and all of the principles of the faith. But it is the words that he spoke against his father that hurt so many who love the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So as a young boy and as a brother of his, that was my personal objection to him. However he wanted to lead the nation, that wasn't of concern of mine at that time, but it was the things that he said from the rostrum that were insulting, that were offensive to a man that made it.
Alrighty, and welcome back to Khadijah's Corner. And as I told you before, this is my special guest, Malik. And we actually had some people in the audience that were asking about your shirt. What is this all about? It's kind of snazzy.
This is called Fly Label ENT. It's a label that I started, and I'm trying to make it bigger than what it is, so that's what that is.
Okay, so is there, some type of culture behind it? Is there some type of message that you're trying to get across?
No, it's basically something I just want to do, Okay. I just want to be big. And right now, this is just the entertainment part, the music. It's going to get bigger, to enterprise.
So. Alrighty. So it's kind of like a street team kind of, or like promotion type thing, basically.
Kind of.
All right, that's cool. So during the break, I was actually talking to you about a song that you have with your two brothers that I really like, and it's called "Give It Up for Her."
Yes.
All right. The reason I like that song is because you have your brothers on it. It seems like you're very family oriented. Is that true?
Yes, I try to keep my family close.
Alrighty.
So I never forget, even if I'm hot. So.
Yeah, that's kind of evident, when you talk about your father and everything like that, even though y'all gonna have a rap battle. I don't care what y'all say. So, that's basically it. So, what is the song that you're gonna be doing now?
The next song is called "I'm Just Doing Me."
I'm just doing me. So is that deep like the other one, or is that
just
more
swag?
A swag, I can dance to it. I can be over there bouncing.
You can,
yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna let him perform his next song. Everybody, put your hands together for Malik.
I'ma do it how I do, no matter what you say. Trying to get this paper like a student on a school day. And at the rate I'm going, I may be the next Dre. 3 cheers for me like hip hip hooray. I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me. Man, I swear I'm doing me. I'm just doing me. Yeah. Let me get to the point that I am trying to make. I just want to tell you something like, oh, for goodness sakes, I'm just trying to hurry up and do whatever it takes. Cause when all these haters fall, I'ma have to get the rake. And I'm ready, trying to hold the steering wheel steady. Think that you a beast, well I'm a Kruger. Freddy, doing how I do on stage, now they want an encore. Cause my flow so crazy, I even be swimming onshore. Now that's crazy, but that's just how I do it though. Ain't so many haters in the past and still chewing more. People get surprised like, oh, Malik shook me. I'm a pro at doing what I do and you was just a rookie. Getting filthy money so you may smell a stench. Hang these whack rappers up, I call it that Willie Lynch. They want my whole swag, but you only need a pinch. I'm trying to ball, so do me a favor and warm the bench. I'ma do it how I do, no matter what you say. Trying to get this paper like a student on a school day. And at the rate I'm going, I may be the next Drake. 3 cheers for me like hip hip hooray. I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me. Man, I swear I'm doing me. I'm just doing me. Yeah. I write mean flows, it ain't nothing to it. If you wanna try, make like Nike and just do it. Yeah, I play the game, no sports team. I make your head hurt and you ain't got that morphine. So call a coroner, cause you's about to die. I got a tissue for your issue if you're about to cry. Yeah, this here ain't easy, so why you about to try? Man, you'll be better than me when pigs about to fly. Paper on deck, like a lot of cards. Bulletproof vest, that's the bodyguard. Yeah, like I said at first, it ain't nothing to it. Just pay attention and you can see how I do I'ma do it how I do, no matter what you say. Trying to get this paper like a student on a school day. And at the rate I'm going, I may be the next Drake. 3 cheers for me like hip hip hooray. I'm just doing me, I'm just doing me, man, I swear I'm doing me, I'm just doing me, yeah.
He just doing him. Hey, no, okay. Give it up for Malik. All right, well, as you can see, we have to go. I'm sorry, I know you guys weren't getting enough of this guy. He got a bunch of new fans now and everything, but you just look him up. I'm sure he's gonna be a YouTube sensation in like an hour. So you guys just look him up. And like I said, his name is Malik Mustafa. You'll be seeing a lot more of this young guy. But that concludes Khadijah's Corners for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we're gonna bring back up Ak Al-Mumin and Arsalan Aziz. Thank you so much, you guys.
As-Salaam-Alaikum.
As-Salaam-Alaikum.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but I'm actually the ghostwriter for Malik Mustafa. So y'all be sure to hit up his videos. I'm gonna be getting all them royalty checks. That brother's nice there. I like that.
Yes, sir. We got a lot of talent in our nation, brother.
That's right. That's
right. As my brother, the young gentleman's father, El Malik, he keeps on telling me over time that we should invest in ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
He's telling me that we should stop investing in other people. That we should, even though it's kind of, we're not that big right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're not big and glorious, but we should invest in ourselves, and that makes a lot of sense. When you invest in yourself, you can grow.
That's right.
And that brings me to what I would like to talk about right now.
Okay.
Investing in ourselves as a black community.
Yes, sir.
So, in the Afrodescendant nation. So, the new Black Panther Party, under the leadership of Chairman Malik Zulu Shabazz,
All right.
is organizing a huge event.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming up April 23rd, and the event is called National and International Day of Action and Unity, a call to action. So basically, it's going to be over 100 cities will rally, teach in, march, demonstrate, and stand up for justice. These are just some of the cities: New York, South Africa, Azania, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Georgia, Chicago, Illinois, Gambia, Africa, Norfolk, Virginia, London, UK, St. Louis, Missouri, France, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Speaking of France, there's some friends of the new Black Panther Party that are French black people that I'm friends with on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. But even though this is the new Black Panther Party leading this, but it's open to all black organizations and black people.
That's good.
Some of the things that on this other flyer that I would like to read, we are calling for a worldwide boycott of all non-black businesses on that day.
Okay, what's that day again, so everyone knows?
Okay, so it's April 23rd.
April 23rd. We're calling for a worldwide boycott of non-black businesses?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And another thing, I would like to give the information locally.
Okay.
Because we are partnering with Chairman Lenny of the Atlanta chapter of the New Black Panther Party and the leadership of Minister Mustafa Salim of the Decatur Mosque in Decatur, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
And so in Atlanta, we will be doing a joint event.
Okay.
And this event is going to be held at Mama Njiri's house. It's 1184 Eggleston Street. I have to spell that. Eggleston, Eggleston Street, Southwest, Atlanta, Georgia, 30310. The event will be held from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m.
All right.
So basically, an all-day event. There's going to be vending. There's going to be speeches, conferences, workshops, just all kinds of stuff.
All right.
All kinds of activities. The telephone number is 678-354-7728. Again, 678-354-7728, and that's Chairman Lenny of the New Black Panther Party Atlanta chapter.
And I think the theme was while we're boycotting these businesses on that day, which is April 23rd, 2011, we are to contemplate how we can use some of that money we saved to start a business of our own.